days, but especially having some support through Lionsgate is going to be so helpful.
Okay, and we are live. Let me just make sure. Good. Okay. Yes. So, welcome. Let's see. Why is it only showing one of us?
Uh-oh, we have an echo too.
Oh, yeah, I had to turn off my
Oh, gotcha.
phone. Let's see if I spotlight for everyone and spotlight you for everyone. Then I think it'll show both of us.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So happy to see everybody today. So excited that you're here with us for this final call in this series.
Yes. So, welcome everyone to our final Magic of Mount Shasta. We're calling them master classes, but healing classes, I suppose, healing live streams. And it's our final class because we are headed to Mount Shasta early in the morning to prepare for our retreat and virtual co-creating miracles with sacred light class. So a lot of you guys that are here with us are joining us for one or the other of those. And we realized that pretty early on in these classes, we realized that these healings are actually not only supporting all of you who are joining us, but really helping to prepare those of us who are joining us in Shasta, either for the retreat or the virtual class, for this Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light immersive experience. And even reading a little bit about the Lionsgate portal that we're going to be working with today, which actually opens on Friday. The peak is on 8/8, but it's about 10 or so days before and a few days after. It goes from the July 28th through August 12th. And 8/8 is the sort of the peak of that. It's what it's named after. 8/8 is Leo, the lion. But it opens on Friday, and Friday just so happens to be the day that we start our retreat and our virtual class. And we planned it to be within that time frame, but we didn't realize until recently that it's actually we're starting on the opening day of Lionsgate. So we wanted to offer this healing and activation for all of you today to prepare you for what's coming for the Lionsgate. And in just reading about the Lionsgate this morning, we realized just how in alignment this is with everything that we've been doing for all of you for the last several weeks and everything that we're going to be doing in the retreat. So it's pretty amazing to witness those kind of synchronicities that happen whenever we do this kind of work, how we're guided so amazingly and everything just lines up so perfectly when we follow our intuition. So we're leaving for Shasta in the morning. And if you are still considering joining us for the virtual experience, the retreat is full, which we're pretty excited about. But the virtual experience, the virtual class of Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light, of course, is still open. If you want to join us live for that, you have just a few more days to sign up. There is still an amazing bonus left for those of you who are able to pay in full. And you can check all of that out with the link that's above this video on Facebook or below the video in the description on YouTube. I'm going to drop the link there in Zoom for any of you who are still considering joining us. If you're still feeling called to this class, we would love to welcome you in. So we hope that you've enjoyed this masterclass series. This is the 5th call, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
actually, even though there's the series of 5 here, this 5 healing series of calls, we also realized that some of the calls that we were doing before we started that also had some really amazing sort of setup and foundational work for people for their energy systems, as well as their physical body. So all of those can be found in our Facebook group, Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light, since we live stream all of those in there. And I think we've emailed some of these out too, if you're on our email list. I think you can find all of them in our Facebook group.
Yeah, they're all in our Facebook group, and also the masterclass that we did a couple of weeks ago, how to align with the bounty of the universe, also goes along with this whole series. It's a similar theme, and you can find all of the replays of both of those, all of these events in our Facebook group, Co-Creating Miracles with Kimberly and Alicia. If you look at the top of the group, there's a little tab that says Guides. And that's where you can find all the replays easily. And you can also find them for those of you who aren't on Facebook, because we have a number of people in our community who are not on Facebook. We've also been streaming those onto my YouTube channel, which is just my name, Alicia Hartzell, and look under the live tab, and you'll find all of those there.
Yeah, so I just want to say that means there's about 9 different healings available to you: healing, support, activation, a lot of sort of consecutive work that we've been doing for those of you in our community. And it's for all of you, whether you're joining us for any other thing that we're teaching or doing. This is just here for you as part of our community. So there's really about 9 different healing and support calls for you in our group.
And this will remain up. We generally don't take things down. We want to do this healing and offer this as a service to humanity and all of those of you who are on this path with us. So we invite you to go and do the replays and make sure to watch all of those classes. And I was going to say something else, but I forgot what it was. Oh, if you're joining us for the retreat or the virtual class, we've also edited just the audios of the healing, and they are up for you in the Kajabi course. So you can go and find those there to listen to all of those to prepare for Friday. And we say Friday already. It's not even like next Friday. It's in 5 days.
I know. I can't believe it. And those of you that are traveling to the retreat, I did also get that energetic allergy healing, travel support healing audio in there for you as well. And so that's just also something that you can all kind of use and just utilize in your lives, because it's in that module, whether you're a retreat comer or goer, or whether you are joining us for Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light, because it's in that same bonus module. So
yeah, and
healing there for you.
A lot to prepare you guys. And just one other thing that we want to mention too, if you are joining us for the retreat or the virtual class, we did a prep call on Friday. And if you weren't there live, please go and watch that, because we talked about some really important things. And there were a lot of questions from people about what to access, where to access it, when everything's happening. And we want to make sure that you have all of the information that you need and that you're ready for the class, because this is all happening over 5 days. And it's not like, if you miss the first call, you can watch the replay and figure it out next week. It's all happening, in a short amount of time. So we want to make sure that you have all the Zoom links, the schedules, everything that you need to be able to join us. So make sure that you go and watch that prep call and email our support team if you have any questions before Friday.
Yes, that's important. Before Friday, because once we're in it, we're going to be in it. And generally, we don't have Emily, who is our customer service support. Generally, she's not working on the weekends, and we're going to be doing, a lot of our coursework and, on the weekend. So you really want to make sure you're prepared, that you know where everything is ahead of time.
Good. So we want to share a little bit about the Lionsgate, since that's the energy we're going to be working with today. And this is some information that we found on a website called Ask Angels, and it was just a really good information. So we're going to just read you some of what they shared about the Lionsgate portal. So the Lionsgate portal marks a time of increased cosmic energy flowing between the physical and spiritual realms. This astrological and spiritual gateway has roots that go back to the ancient Egyptians, and for over thousands of years has been observed and honored as a sacred time of activating energy. The 8-8 Lionsgate portal is marked by the powerhouse number 8-8, the sun's presence in the astrological sign of Leo, the lion, and the rising of the star Sirius on the horizon. Sirius is often associated with the expansive qualities of the planet Jupiter and carries an energetic impulse for action and accomplishment, providing an open window for manifestation and consciously co-creating. So perfect for co-creating miracles, right? With sacred light, with the natural energy to manifest blessings in your life. As the star Sirius rises in the night sky, Orion's belt directly aligns with the Pyramid of Giza. And from our perspective on Earth, it appears that Sirius, which is the brightest star that we can see, comes closer to Earth. For a little cosmic perspective, Sirius is twice the size of our sun and 26 times brighter. This is why during the Lionsgate portal, there's such a profound and powerful source of spiritual light available to us during this time. It's like a cosmic holiday, emphasizing soul embodiment, celebrating the abundance of life's blessings, attaining spiritual wisdom, nurturing growth, manifesting, and the harvesting the bounty of the season. And that reminded me of our Sacred Light tool / technologies and activation, and a technology which we've been working with throughout these classes called Bounty of the Universe. And that came in for us last time we were in Shasta at Fairy Falls. And we're going to actually be attuning everybody to that, where it came in at Fairy Falls over the retreat. So this means that the time around the 8-8 Lionsgate is a powerful time to manifest.
The Lionsgate portal gets its name because this unique energetic opening to the spiritual world occurs when the sun is in the astrological sign of Leo. As a zodiac sign, Leo is associated with the heart center and represents the individualized expression of the divine. Again, how perfect. We've been working with the heart. We've been working with your divine aspect, reclaiming your sovereignty, your divine sacred power. So all really in such beautiful alignment here. The Leo energy is the perfect stage to anchor the ascension codes and energies of higher consciousness broadcast through the star Sirius and through the great central sun. So when this alignment happens, there is an intense surge of light and positive energy, which awakens DNA, activates the human energy field, and transmits high vibrational frequency and codes of awakening. Light codes of ascension, mastery, and evolution from Sirius, sometimes called the spiritual sun, pour towards Earth, offering humanity another level of activation and opportunity for progression on the ascension path. The Lion's Gateway energy is about more fully awakening your divine light and embodying divinity to manifest your dream life within a physical form. The Leo energy that we all experience during the Lionsgate portal, regardless of your personal zodiac sign, is associated with royalty. And so this alignment can be seen as awakening the royal codes of higher living, which are available to everyone. Right? The Lionsgate portal marks an incredible period of accelerated ascension. And this year, amidst the already potent waves of change and transformation, and the unique Lionsgate astrology of 2023, it is supercharged. So we want to keep all of that in mind as we dive into the healing today. And yeah, I had a thought as I was kind of covering some of that. Oh, and we'll see if that comes back. But just a really powerful time. Oh yeah, I was going to say that all of this awakening talk, right? Activating your DNA, awakening those high vibrational frequencies and codes. It's all about spiritual growth, spiritual evolution, transformation on all levels and at the highest level. So we have a universe that supports our ascension process, right? It supports our spiritual evolution path for each of us here. However, this type of energy can be tricky or challenging for people because the universe, again, it supports us, which means it carries us along, whether we may be really truly ready for that next step of evolution or not. So we can get carried along, we can flow, or we can get pushed and pulled through these powerful gates or times of transformation. So we really want to support you all here today in being in flow instead of being pushed and pulled, right? When we get that push and pull, it's like that tower card of the tarot deck, or it can be, right, where we find our bodies sort of falling apart, health issues being stirred up, or different relationship challenges can arise, or trouble or challenges in our work life, or some area, and sometimes many areas of our life can be affected in sort of a problematic way. So we really want to be here with you all in our community to smooth your path, smooth your journey through this incredible portal, and be able to be in the energy of blessings with this portal, of being able to enjoy this opportunity instead of anything that could be more of a negative type of experience.
Good. So any questions, any comments before we dive into the healing? Oh, I just noticed there's quite a few people here. That's awesome.
Good. And as usual, I mean, we're really, as we've done in each of these calls together, we're going to be really focusing on sacred light tools and technologies. We're also going to be running some sacred light level 2 activation style healings that just really go perfect with what we're doing today. I think there might be a couple of level 3 healing tools that we're going to be working with today as well. So we have a lot here for you. And what we love so much is with the power of the technologies and the tools that we're utilizing, even though the healing itself, the work that we're going to be doing together may only be 15 or 20 minutes long or so, we are doing an incredible amount of work in a short period of time, because that's what these technologies really support us with, bring to us, which, as we've talked about, is one of our favorite things, because we're all about getting from A to B, not just easier, more smoothly, but also in an accelerated way, right? So
Yeah.
gonna be good.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, let me record this separate, Alicia. Let's get that going.
Perfect.
Yay. Makes it easier for us to get that right into Kajabi for you. Okay. And go ahead.
Right, so here we go for this Lionsgate 2023 healing and activation. So just taking a moment to get comfortable, sitting up with your spine straight and your feet flat on the ground or lying flat. Accessing your spine, where we receive so much information. Settling into your body, bringing all of your energy into the present moment, and just relax. Closing your eyes, allowing yourself to land right here, right now. Allowing your body to relax even more. And now just placing your focus and awareness, and you can place a hand here on your heart And just breathe, allowing your breath to slow and deepen. Breathing as if you're breathing directly from your heart. Allowing your inhale and exhale to slow to about a count of 5. Inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just continuing this long, slow, deep breath through your heart as you bring your awareness to the energy of compassion. Compassion is one of the highest frequencies that we can access and one of the building blocks of creation. So when we engage with compassion, we're really engaging our own creator self. We invite you to see, sense, feel, or imagine the energy of compassion as a beautiful pink light surrounding you. And as you breathe through your heart, just using your intention to breathe that pink light of compassion into your heart, allowing this energy to fill and expand your heart. And with your next breath, allowing this energy of compassion to expand into every cell of your body, feeling the cells of your body vibrating with the frequency of compassion. Good. And with your focus and awareness on your heart, feeling into the heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of Gaia and your heart and the heart of creation. Noticing the beautiful golden light in the heart of Gaia and the glorious iridescent light in the heart of creation. And with your next breath, simultaneously begin to breathe that golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation into your heart. And as you breathe these energies into your heart, allowing the golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation to merge with the pink light of compassion, creating a beautiful iridescent rose gold light, allowing this light to expand your heart even more. And with your next inhale, allowing this light to fill all the cells of your body, expanding beyond your physical body, going 12 feet out in all directions, filling your entire toroidal field, your entire energy field, creating a beautiful iridescent rose gold ball of light that you are in the center of. And just taking a moment here to notice how loved, nurtured, safe, and protected you are in this space. And as you continue breathing through your heart, imagining the beautiful iridescent light flowing down from the heart of creation, connecting you with the energy of all that is, with potential, with possibility, with pure source energy, allowing this energy to move through your entire chakra column, traveling all the way down into the heart of Gaia. And imagining the beautiful golden light from the heart of Gaia flowing up, connecting you with the infinite wisdom, wealth, knowledge, and abundance that Gaia holds, coming all the way up through your entire chakra column and traveling all the way up into the heart of creation. And as these energies flow in, through, and around you, witnessing the beautiful ball of light that you are in expanding with every breath you take. And now we invite you to feel into your heart-to-heart connection between your human aspect and your divine aspect, the highest aspect of your soul that's guiding you through your human experience. And with your next inhale, allowing your human aspect to merge with your divine aspect. And as you merge with your divine aspect, feeling yourself expanding into all of this light surrounding you, expanding infinitely, all the way into the heart of creation, expanding all the way into the quantum field where all potential and possibility exists. And as we move into this healing, just staying in your heart, breathing through your heart, connected to the energy of all that is, just breathe and allow yourself to expand into the energy of all potential and possibility. Good. And to prepare everyone for this healing and divine love and light, calling in sacred light open. Opening your energy field, accessing your soul records, activating multiple sacred light technologies. And just taking a moment to connect with the container that we created on our first of these calls. And if this is your first time joining us, just allowing this container to be created for you. Working with the Merkaba, the Sacred Light Intention Alignment tool, calibrate to create, and bounty of the universe. Calling in and activating the Sacred Light Healing Cocoon to create an optimal healing environment. The Sacred Light Purify and Protect to clear any blocks to your intentions or to the transformation and awakening that is available to you through this Lionsgate portal. Good. Utilizing all Sacred Light technologies, including Sacred Light Open Doors that are available to clearing these blocks. And Kim's going to take that even deeper now.
Good. So some of the additional technologies that are coming on board here to really clear out resistance, clear out those blocks within you where you need it for this portal time period, and having a smooth journey through it and being able to really receive the most perfect light that's coming through for you during this time with as much ease as possible. We're working also with the Sacred Light Transfiguration device, the excavation device, and also the Sacred Light Turbine is coming in. So we're really working deep into all timelines, realities, dimensions, all the way back to that original seed point of creation as we clear some specific patterns here. Also working with the calling in and activating the Sacred Light Satellite Location device to locate the root of the issues for each of you individually, where you need the work to be done here in all timelines and also in all aspects and parts of self. And we're also utilizing the Sacred Light Belief Healing tool as well. It's one of those level 1 tools to really work effectively with clearing programming and connected trauma. And we are using all of these technologies. We're working within your container to clear, resolve, and dissolve and heal all trauma from all lifetimes, all experiences that you hold that are connected in any way, shape, or form to this Lionsgate portal. So we're locating all trauma frequencies, all trauma energies that are within you on any and all levels and all parts and aspects of self. Trauma experienced in any way during the Lionsgate portal through all time. And we're also clearing all trauma from all lifetimes, all experiences where you've gone through major transformation in your lives. Okay, again, remembering that Tower card in the tarot deck, where you have felt like your body or your life in some way, shape, or form has fallen apart. And trauma from maybe even not knowing who you are, maybe even where you are, or how to move forward in your life and pick up the pieces, so to speak. Okay, and recreate yourself and your life anew. So all trauma that you're holding from all of those experiences, we're clearing these out. We're also working again within your sacred healing container. So divine love and light, using all these technologies and tools here now. Creator change it. Good. And working with some specific beliefs as well here. So we're going to clear, resolve, dissolve anywhere. Transformation has to be painful. Anywhere your spiritual growth, your spiritual evolution, anywhere it has to be painful. Okay, anywhere transformation, spiritual growth, or evolution has to be hard, that it is hard. Anywhere you have to suffer in order to transform. Anywhere you have to suffer to get close to God or to embody your higher aspects of self. Okay, so we're clearing all of this here using the same tools, the same technologies here, sacred light tools and technologies. And we're also clearing all of this, all cellular memories of these trauma energies, signatures, and patterns, and all karmic loops, negative crystallized thought forms, and more, many, many patterns that are connected to these experiences. Okay, clearing all of this here now, divine love and light, creator change it. Okay, good. We're going to bring in some sacred light level 2 and I think these are mostly sacred light level 2 tools. Some could be in sacred light level 3. We're going to bring some of these through here as we were guided to, as we sat with all of us here in this community and what we're needing at this time for our intention of this call today. So running the Sacred Light Babylon template healing, the Armageddon timeline disconnect, the planetary destruction trauma healing, fall of Lemuria and Atlantis healing, and the genocide disconnect healing. So we're running all of these here now. Divine love and light, creator JJ. Okay, good. And then we're going to bring in some downloads to really anchor all of this work in and continue to support you in your transformation process that you're stepping into here to have more ease with that. So, and we're using the Sacred Light Intention download here to bring in these downloads, and then also aligning you to these downloads to create accelerated change with those technologies. Sacred Light Calibrate to Create, the Merkaba, and the Intention Alignment healing tool. So we're downloading, I know what it feels like to transform myself on all levels, to grow and evolve into the highest version of myself, to transform my life, and to move through the Lionsgate portal without suffering, without pain, without having to fall apart in any way, shape, or form, and on any level. Okay, bringing this download now. Divine love and light, creator, change it. Good. And also bringing in the download, I know how to stay in alignment, peace, balance, and harmony within myself on all levels as I transform into the highest version of myself as I move through this Lionsgate portal. Just bringing that in here. Divine love and light, creator, change it. And just a quick reminder here that with the downloads, with the Sacred Light Intention download that's part of the level 1 course, it's bringing in that you know how, so it's the understanding so that you know how to do this with your download. It's knowing that it's bringing in the download that you know what it feels like, because we need that feeling to create something new in our lives. It's also downloading that so you know what it feels like, that you know how to, that you're safe to do this, that you're worthy, you're deserving, you have permission, you're allowed to do this. and that it's possible for you and that you're already living this way now. So bringing all that we download or bring in as downloads into the present moment. Good.
Whew.
Good. And Alicia's going to bring in the next parts for you here.
Good. That felt really strong, especially those downloads. So we're going to use some more Sacred Light technologies here to align and smooth your journey through this magical portal of transformation. So Sacred Light Calibrate to Create, the Merkaba, Sacred Light Intention Alignment tool are working for you as part of the sacred container that we've created. And they're helping to align you with the energies of 3 other Sacred Light technology / healing tools, which are Sacred Light Bounty of the Universe, Sacred Light Joy of Life, and Sacred Light Unbounded Love of Heaven. And we're just going to call those in again right now to really concentrate those energies so that you can really feel just that bounty and that joy and that love that's available to all of us. So in divine love and light, calling all of those in now into this container for everyone. And just taking a moment to really connect in with those frequencies. Really allowing these energies in, maybe to a whole new level than what you have been able to before. Good. We're going to call in a couple more Sacred Light Level 3 healing tools that we were guided to bring in to support all of us through this portal. And that is connecting to the planetary bodies. So this is a journey and an activation. We're just calling in the activation, and it helps to connect our human bodies through our chakra systems to the ascended planetary bodies, really bringing in universal support and upgrades. So in divine love and light, calling in connecting to the planetary bodies now. Good. And also calling in the golden Christ light activation. This is just bringing in really high frequency light. Just allowing yourself to receive this activation of light within you. Good. Now we're going to call in and activate a sacred light filter for each of you to protect from and keep out all energies of distortion, of struggle, of suffering, of pain, all of these things that we've cleared around change and transformation being painful. And to call in and anchor all intentions that we have brought forward or that you have set from the beginning of these classes, and all portal energies, Lionsgate portal energies of transformation that are available to you on a collective and individual level. So calling this in now, divine love and light, you may feel this energy coming into your heart. This is really where the filter usually wants to be installed and activated for people. Good, and just giving it these instructions. And we're going to anchor in the filter on its own. I'm going to bring in Sacred Light Close here to anchor this filter in for everyone individually. Good. And now calling in the Sacred Light Golden Orb of Protection to seal this healing in and to really hold you in this container as you move through the Lionsgate portal. Just really sealing everything into your individual container. Good. And finally, I'm going to call in Sacred Light Close to anchor all of this in now in Divine Love and Light. Thank you. Good. So really feeling all of these frequencies anchoring in for you, anchoring in to your body, to your life, into this container. Good. So this Lionsgate portal healing and activation is complete. You can take a deep breath and open your eyes when you're ready.
My nose is running from all the yawning. I need some Kleenex around here. Wow,
That was powerful.
it was.
We received a lot too. We'd love to hear your experience if you're here with us. If you're watching the replay, you can also share in the comments. So just a reminder, this, even though this healing was relatively short, it was very potent. And so just a reminder to drink some water, maybe do a little bit of extra grounding, go walk barefoot outside if you can. And just really practice staying in your heart as you move through the day today. And can we use this for future Lionsgate? Really, you can revisit this recording at any time. We're specifically connecting with this Lionsgate, but they all hold a similar frequency. So if you want to save it, bookmark it, and come back to it next year, absolutely. Although we'll be doing something next year again, probably.
And really we suggest repeating all of these healings from these calls several times, just so that you really get that sort of that penetration or saturation into those deeper levels within yourself, and making sure that you're receiving all that it even holds for you. Because sometimes we don't even receive the whole packet of healing that's coming through, because we aren't able to process all of it in that moment. And it's got to go through some layers. And then when you come back and listen to it again, receive it again, then it's going to, get the parts that you're still needing that maybe you couldn't fully receive the first time, as well as going into those deeper levels. And I just want to say too, just a little, while I'm seeing this, Mary says you got a little wiped out from the 2 hours, 2-hour MP3s and attunements and detoxing. And then you listen to the COVID bonus and that's available, that you have there, and you felt a little sick and slept over 12 hours. Over 12 hours, that's a long sleep. So, a lot, processing a lot there is a little overwhelming for your systems, right? And especially with the detox that's coming with that. So just a reminder here that, yes, we've said, please, if you haven't had the opportunity, right, to go back and start with, we have 9 collective, sort of a library of 9 healings that are all really a part of the series, even though we call it a 5-day series because we started a little early. So if you're doing that and you're listening to them for the first time, please, 1 a day. Don't just like, oh, here I am. I'm going to hit play on here's that very first one, and then hit play on the second one, and keep going. And as you're receiving those for the first time, you're not even going to receive all that it holds for you. So it's kind of a wasted energy anyway of your time and energy. Plus, it's going to more than likely bring on more detox symptoms than you're going to appreciate dealing with. So 1 a day, if you're going back and listening to those for the first time, let yourself have that 24 hours or so to process what's there for you before you move on. And then after you listen to all of them, then you can start to do, go back so you get those deeper levels. And then you can do, 2, maybe even 3 at a time, just depending on, that's going to vary from person to person for how much you can process at one time. And then you'll just, each time you repeat them, you're just going to continue to get some of those threads that extend into some of those deeper layers within self. So, we tend to find that every time we receive a healing, we still get something from it, even though what we're needing from it may only be some tweaks, right? Or just some little pieces. So once you're at that point, then you can easily listen to maybe all 9 of them in a day even, but you want to get there, right? You want to take your steps so that your energy systems can handle that properly.
Yeah, especially if you're coming to the retreat or the class and you're also listening to some of the prep materials that are part of the class. Just make sure, again, that you're not doing too much leading up to the retreat or the virtual experience, because it's going to be a lot of energy over 5 days as well. So I would maybe take a break on Thursday if you can, and don't do any energy healing work if you're joining us.
Yeah.
And just really kind of give your system a little break.
Good. And Adrienne, I see your question. This is a good question. So the sacred light purification and the sacred light purify and protect, are they the same? So they have a similar name, but they are not the same. The sacred light purification is a healing tool that Alicia and I created together. It's one of those original 6 sacred light tools that's in level 1, and it's a powerhouse of a tool. But the sacred light purify and protect, yes, I know the names can get a little tricky to know what's what, but that is it's a technology that is one of our newer technologies that has come through to work with, and that's part of Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light, this round of teaching.
Yeah.
So they are different, and both powerful.
Yeah. And they work well together too.
Right.
Where can we find the replays? So the replays are in our group, our Facebook group, Co-Creating Miracles with Kimberly and Alicia. If you look at the top of the group, there's a little tab called Guides, and all of the replays from everything that we've done relating to Mount Shasta over the last several months are in there. There's hours of healing for you. Then if you're not on Facebook, they're also on my YouTube channel, just my name, Alicia Hartzell, under the live tab.
And Pina's asking about the Shasta PDF. So are you speaking about the manual for class? Because that's not quite ready, but we will have it available for you shortly.
Yeah, it will definitely be available by Friday. It's a long, very extensive, probably about 60-page or so manual. And we want to make sure that it's perfect before we upload it. And so we're still kind of organizing that. And but you will rest assured that you'll have it before class starts. And there's really not a need to print it out for class. And unless, beforehand, unless you really want to for some reason. But the teaching, the workshop is going to be very intense, and you don't really need to have those documents with you for the workshop.
Yeah, they're more for you for after.
Yeah.
And so that you have a quick reference guide for all the major kind of points and information of the course. So, and then just a reminder that if you're coming to those of you at the retreat, you don't need to print anything ever, because we are providing that manual printed for you, and we'll have that for you when you get to the retreat. So good. Any other questions here?
So here's one. When we repeat the healings, can we listen to the starting meditation, but then only listen to the healing portions? So like if you're going to listen to more than one at a time, yes, you don't need to continue, repeat the meditation 3-4 times. You can skip over that. And the meditation is usually 7 to 10 minutes long. But we do recommend, starting with listening to the meditation. You want to get connected before you receive the healing. But if you're listening to multiple at a time, once you've already received those later on, then yes, you can skip forward. Good. So the next time we see you all, we will be in Mount Shasta, and We cannot wait to connect with those of you that are joining us there in the mount at the mountain for the retreat, and those of you who are joining the virtual class. So we know that there's more of you that are going to be coming into the virtual class. If you're feeling called, this is a really special invitation and opportunity. And you can find more information in the link above this video if you're watching on Facebook, or in the description if you're watching on YouTube. And quite a few people hopped on after we got started. So I'm going to put the link in Zoom again. And if you have any questions about any of this, about the virtual class, you can email our support at hello@co-creatingmiracle, no S, co-creatingmiracle.com. And either our team or we will be able to help you. Yeah, Adri, we went over the schedule and all of that on the prep call, and it's also in the Kajabi class. And I actually also personally sent you that email this morning, so you should have that. I probably sent it about half an hour before we hopped on. Good.
Okay, everybody. Did we
All
miss
right.
anybody? Miss any questions?
I don't think so. I'm only watching the live in our group, so if there's any questions anywhere else, we're not seeing those, but we will take a look and see if we missed any questions. If not, you guys can email hello at co-creatingmiracle.com to have any questions answered.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be doing this again next year, Jen. So, and anybody else who's got this on your radar but can't work out the logistics of it this year, hopefully, maybe there'll be, well, we're planning on another opportunity of this next year. So hopefully we'll get to do that. And I just want to say, really from both of us here, that we are with you, and doing all that we can from our just from where we are here in the world to support you on your journey, to connect with that energy of bounty, to continue your work on healing and activating your heart, on increasing your light quotient, and also in that reclaiming of your sovereign sacred power, and through this amazing opportunity of a portal here for transformation. So whether we see you in class or see you at the retreat or just see you next time as part of our amazing community that you all are, we look forward to that wherever that's going to be, and wish you the best and the smoothest journey through the portal here.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being a part of this, and bye for now.
Bye for now. So much love.